Intelligent, smart, clever, street smart, and wise. What is the difference? These words overlap, but they describe different strengths in thinking, judgment, problem solving, and communication. The difference between intelligent, smart, clever, street smart, and wise is not only vocabulary. These words describe different kinds of ability. Someone may understand complex ideas, make practical choices,
solve problems quickly, read people well, or use experience with good judgment. Those are related strengths, but they are not identical. This matters in real conversation because people often judge ability from the wrong signals. A confident speaker may sound smart without being accurate. A quick-witted person may sound clever without being wise. A knowledgeable person may know many facts but still make poor social decisions. Intelligence helps you understand. Smartness helps you choose. Cleverness helps you solve quickly. Street smarts help you read reality. Wisdom helps you judge what is worth doing. What is the difference between intelligent, smart, clever, street smart, and wise? Intelligent usually means strong learning and reasoning. Smart means using thinking effectively. Clever means quick or inventive problem solving. Street smart means practical awareness of people, risk, and real situations. Wise means using knowledge and experience to make sound judgments, especially when emotion, pressure, or temptation could lead you the wrong way. A simple way to remember the words: intelligent means understands, learns, and reasons well. Smart means uses knowledge and thinking effectively. Clever means finds quick, inventive, or unexpected solutions. Street smart means understands people, risk, and practical reality. Book smart means has strong academic or theoretical knowledge. Wise means makes good judgments using knowledge and experience. Intelligent, strong reasoning and understanding. Intelligent usually describes a person's ability to learn, understand, reason, recognize patterns, and work with complex information. An intelligent person may quickly understand a complicated report, connect several ideas, or explain why one problem is causing another. But intelligence does not automatically guarantee good judgment. Someone may understand investment theory extremely well and still make poor financial decisions because they act impulsively. Someone may understand why a conversation became tense and still choose a hurtful comeback. Understanding is powerful, but it is not the whole of maturity. Smart, effective thinking in a real situation. Smart is broader and more informal. In everyday speech, a smart person is often someone who uses knowledge, timing, and judgment effectively. A smart decision is not always the most complicated decision. It is the decision that works well for the situation. A smart response is not to prove that the customer is wrong immediately. A smart response may be to listen first, reduce the pressure, then explain the available solution. That does not require genius. It requires awareness of what will actually help. There is also a language difference. In American English, smart is commonly used to mean intelligent. In British English, people may use clever more often in that same everyday way. Context and tone matter. Clever, quick, inventive problem solving. Clever often suggests quick thinking, ingenuity, or an unexpected solution. A clever person sees a shortcut, a pattern, or a way around a problem that other people did not notice. Cleverness often has this pattern: problem, quick thinking, unexpected solution. Clever can be positive. A clever speaker may find a simple metaphor that helps everyone understand a difficult point. A clever colleague may solve a practical problem without needing extra budget. But clever can also sound less positive when it suggests manipulation, showing off, or trying too hard to look superior. Street smart, practical awareness of people and risk. Street smart does not literally mean knowing streets. It means understanding how people, risks, and real-world situations work. A street smart person may spot a scam, notice when someone is taking advantage, read a person's intentions, negotiate carefully, or adapt quickly in an unfamiliar environment. Someone can be academically brilliant but naive in practical situations. Another person may not have an exceptional academic record, but may be excellent at reading people, noticing danger, and protecting themselves from poor deals. That is why book smart and street smart are useful, informal contrasts. Related article: How much is too much when asking questions can help you notice when curiosity turns into pressure. Wise, knowledge plus experience plus judgment. Wisdom is different from simply being intelligent. A wise person uses knowledge and experience to make good judgments. They consider consequences, timing, other people, and whether a reaction will make the situation better or worse. Imagine someone insults you during an argument. An intelligent person may understand why the person behaved that way. A
A clever person may think of a strong comeback. A street-smart person may recognize the person is trying to provoke them. A wise person may decide that responding emotionally will achieve nothing, and choose not to continue the argument. Why confidence can be mistaken for intelligence. In real life, people cannot directly see another person's intelligence, honesty, or competence. They judge from signals, vocabulary, confidence, decisiveness, job title, education, speed, status, and tone. Some signals are useful. Many can also be faked. What people notice speaks with confidence. What they may assume, they know what they are talking about. What it could mean, they may simply be certain, rehearsed, or good at presenting themselves. What people notice uses complicated vocabulary. What they may assume, they are highly intelligent. What it could mean, they may know the terminology without deeply understanding the subject. What people notice never admits uncertainty. What they may assume, they must be an expert. What it could mean, they may be protecting their image instead of thinking carefully. Always has an answer. What they may assume, they are knowledgeable. What it could mean, they may be guessing, performing certainty, or avoiding proper questions. What people notice gets away with deception. What they may assume, they are smart. What it could mean, they may be cunning or manipulative rather than wise or trustworthy. This is why it is risky to ask only, who sounds intelligent? A better question is, what happens when their claims are tested? Clever does not always mean wise. Some behaviors look clever on the surface, but are not wise. Someone may exaggerate their experience at work, speak with authority about things they only partly understand, or use technical language to avoid detailed questions. That may be clever impression management, but it is not the same as being knowledgeable or trustworthy. A person may also be clever at deception. They may manage stories, hide information, or shift blame onto someone else so attention stays away from their own mistakes. That may involve planning and social awareness, but it is still not wisdom. Wise behavior considers truth, consequences, and harm. Related article, Stop Turning Observations into Judgments, can help you separate what you know from what you are assuming. Knowing and performing knowledge are different. A person who is performing knowledge often focuses on sounding certain. They may say, "Trust me, you are wrong. I know exactly what happened," or "I have seen this before." Sometimes they are right. Sometimes they are only using certainty as a performance. Someone who is genuinely trying to understand may sound less dramatic. There are a few possible explanations. "I need more information." "What makes you think that?" "Let's check the evidence." Or "I could be wrong." That may sound less impressive in the moment, but it often shows stronger reasoning. A better test: do they explain clearly, check evidence, admit limits, change their mind when facts change, and take responsibility when they are wrong? Put all the words into one situation. Imagine several people are trying to save a struggling restaurant. Each person may be useful, but not in the same way. The intelligent person analyzes the finances and understands why the restaurant is losing money. The smart person decides which problems should be fixed first. The clever person finds a low-cost way to attract new customers. The street-smart person notices that one supplier is taking advantage of the owner. The book-smart person understands pricing theory, marketing theory, and restaurant management models. The perceptive person notices that customers like the food, but dislike the atmosphere. The resourceful person improves the restaurant using the limited budget and equipment already available. The wise person says, "Do not rebuild everything yet. Test the changes for 3 months and watch what customers actually respond to." All of these strengths can help. The important point is that they are not the same strength. Good communication becomes easier when you can name the kind of ability you mean. Simple comparison table. Intelligent, learns, understands, and reasons well. Typical strength, complex thinking and pattern recognition. Smart, uses thinking effectively in a situation. Typical strength, good choices, useful strategy, and practical results. Clever, finds quick, low-cost solutions, manages impressions, or uses deception. Typical strength, quick solutions, strategic thinking, or impression management. Inventive or unexpected solutions. Typical strength, ingenuity, speed, and verbal or practical flexibility. Street smart, reads people, risk, and real-world situations. Typical strength, practical awareness and self-protection. Book smart, knows academic or theoretical information. Typical strength, study, facts, systems, and formal knowledge. Wise, uses knowledge and experience to make good judgments. Typical strength, perspective, restraint, and long-term thinking. Perceptive,
Notices meanings that are not obvious. Typical strength, reading people, tone, and hidden patterns. Resourceful, finds a way forward with what is available. Typical strength, practical problem solving under pressure. How this helps your speaking. These words are useful because they help you speak more precisely. Instead of saying, she is smart, you can say, she is perceptive about people. She is resourceful under pressure. She is knowledgeable about the subject. Or she made a wise decision. The more precise word gives the listener a clearer picture. It also helps you describe yourself without sounding arrogant. You might say, I am good at spotting patterns. I am resourceful when plans change. Or I am still building practical experience. That is clearer than trying to prove you are smart. Related articles, types of speakers and conversation habits, how to answer questions without rambling, and why being a good listener can help you become a better speaker. How Spekero can help you practice. Use Spekero to record short explanations of these words. Try explaining the difference between intelligent and wise in 1 minute. Then listen back and ask, did I explain the idea clearly? Use examples, avoid over-explaining, and sound natural. You can also practice describing people more precisely. Record yourself saying, that was a smart choice, then explain why. Try again with clever, wise, perceptive, and resourceful. This builds vocabulary and speaking confidence at the same time. Check your understanding in playground. Try the short quiz sets for intelligent, smart, clever, street smart, and wise to practice choosing the most accurate word in real situations. Final thought. Intelligence is not a simple ladder from unintelligent to genius. Human ability is more varied. Someone can be excellent at reasoning, but weak at reading people. Someone else can be ordinary academically, but highly perceptive, resourceful, and wise in practical life. The strongest judgment comes from looking beyond labels and asking what kind of ability is actually being shown.